Today, I'm going to be making Levain Bakery style peanut butter cookies. DK sent me this recipe on Instagram. The recipe actually comes from the domesticrebel.com, so I will link put a link in the description below. So if you want to print this out and make these yourself, you can. You need, for this recipe, you need 1 cup of butter cut into cubes, 1 cup of light brown sugar, half a cup of white sugar, 2 eggs, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, a half a cup of creamy peanut butter, and I just showed you I use Jif peanut butter. And then in this bowl we have a bunch of different things. We have 1 teaspoon of cornstarch, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of cake flour, which cake flour comes in a box like this, and then 2 cups of all-purpose flour. You also need 2 cups of peanut butter chips, which looks like this. And you also need 1.5 cups of Reese's Pieces. I bought the wrong bag. I saw this in the baking aisle. I thought this was just Reese's Pieces. It's not. It actually has these peanut butter cups in there. I'm hoping it will be okay. But you need a cup and a half, which basically took up the whole bag. And I put the chips and the cups in this one big bowl. So the first thing we want to do is we want to take our butter and our brown sugar and our white sugar, and we're going to cream them together for 30 seconds. You also want to preheat your oven to 410 degrees, which is an odd temperature, 410 degrees. And you want to get 2 baking sheets out and just put some parchment paper on your baking sheets. Just get that ready. So we're going to cream these together with the paddle attachment for 30 seconds on low speed. Then we're going to increase to medium speed and beat for another 30 seconds. And then we're going to increase to medium-high speed and beat for another 30 seconds until the mixture is creamy and smooth. Now you want to add your eggs one at a time. And then once our eggs are incorporated, we're going to be adding our vanilla and our peanut butter. Take this whole bowl of dry ingredients and I'm going to add it slowly until we use it all up. This is our mixture, and you want to, I'm hoping these chocolate chips won't affect the cookies. Yeah, hopefully they won't affect them. But you want to stir this in by hand. And then once you get it stirred in really well, you want to put this whole mixture in the refrigerator uncovered for 15 minutes. So my cookie dough has been in the refrigerator for 15 minutes. I have my kitchen scale out here and I put a little piece of parchment paper on here because you want to measure out 6 ounces of cookie dough, and you want it to be in like a loose ball. You don't want it to be compact or pressed down or anything like that. You want it loose, and you're only gonna have 4 balls per cookie sheet. So I've got a cookie scoop out, but I don't know how much 6 ounces is gonna be. So I figured I would just, oh wow. So this is gonna be a lot bigger. Like, these are gonna be huge. Yep. Okay. I had no idea these were gonna be that big. Okay, so there you go. There's 6 ounces right there. So I'm gonna kind of, I don't wanna compact it, but I do wanna just get it together.
They say kind of make them tall too.
Yeah, she said she likes to make hers tall. So I'm gonna have mine like that. And then I'm gonna go for another 6. Okay, so I'm gonna do this exact same thing. I have another cookie sheet laid out with parchment paper. I'm gonna do the exact same thing. I'm gonna put 4 more on there on the other one. But it says you want to bake 1 baking sheet at a time on the center rack for 10 to 13 minutes or until the tops are light golden brown and the exterior is dry and dull looking. Centers will be slightly underdone and gooey. This is okay, and the cookies will finish cooking some once removed from the oven. So you want to let them, it says let stand on the baking sheets for at least 30 minutes before serving. So I'm gonna get this in the oven. I'll probably set my timer for 12 minutes and then we'll be back. So I've put 4 of the cookies on a plate here. I have 4 more that have come out of the oven, and I have 2 in the oven. So I got a total of 10 cookies. So this says, these Levain bakery style peanut butter cookies are the ultimate for serious peanut butter lovers. Supremely thick and chewy with gooey centers and a soft texture. They're packed with peanut butter flavor and Reese's Pieces for the most amazing cookie ever. So it says it makes 9 cookies. I got 10. I actually got 10 and a half, but I had like probably, yeah, and I ate it raw. It was delicious. Delicious. So I recommend trying some raw before you bake it. Do you want to?
Don't recommend eating raw cookie dough.
Well, if you like to live on the wild
not that we didn't do it our entire life.
That's right. We're fine. I've never gotten sick from it yet.
Not to say you couldn't.
Huh?
Not to say that you couldn't.
Not to say that you couldn't, but you do you. It says if you're craving a chocolate and peanut butter cookie, you can replace the Reese's Pieces candies with chocolate chips. I would use 2 cups of chocolate chips for the 1.5 cups of Reese's Pieces. And they used, it says this recipe was tested with King Arthur cake flour. Of course you saw, I think my brand was Pillsbury. So, all right.
That's whatever they had.
Yeah. But this...
definitely has a doughy, undercooked inside.
Oh my gosh. That is awesome. I love the peanut butter.
For sure.
Uh-huh. That peanut butter is amazing, and it's warm.
It's pretty much a raw, gooey cookie in the middle, though.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I'm complaining.
I do love the Reese's Pieces because they're really crispy, but they're not hard. And
no, they had a good texture.
They had a great texture, yeah.
Yeah, with them suggesting adding chocolate chips and stuff in there, so that's not bad that you put the peanut butter cups, because they suggested you could put chocolate chips in there anyway. So, not that I noticed a big hunk of peanut butter cup anyway.
No, I just picked a cookie at random.
I don't think you got one.
I don't think I got one in there. I absolutely love this. I agree with the author. The Domestic Rebel, saying that this would be for the ultimate peanut butter lover because this is peanut butter overload. It's absolutely delicious. Yeah.
And just know that the center will be gooey. So if you like a really done cookie that doesn't have any of that gooey texture, then you're gonna hate this.
I would, if you do, that's fine. Make them smaller.
Or flatten them a little bit.
Don't make them as big.
Yeah.
These are giant sized cookies. You see that you can get 4 servings really in one. Just make them smaller.
Yeah.
And then you could go
to 1/3 of that and flatten them out a little bit more.
Yeah, and then they'll be doner. They won't be as ooey gooey on the inside.
I agree. Yeah, it's still an excellent recipe because the mixing and the flavor is very good.
Yeah, I would make those again anytime.
Very good.
So I hope you enjoyed the video. I want to thank DK on Instagram again for sending me this recipe. I greatly appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.